Hey, comic book fans, welcome back to another episode of Comic Book Geezers. I'm Wild Bill, your host, and sitting right over here is Pete.
What's up, everybody? Pete Pardo here. Thanks for watching and tuning into another of our battle episodes, right? We're going to do some of these going forward where we talk about two characters. In some cases, it might be two heroes who kind of fought quite a bit, or maybe a hero and they're a classic villain of theirs and they fought all the time, and we'll pick out some of the highlights of their particular battles. So we're going to continue on a little bit with the hero versus hero thing because I think that's kind of fun. And we figured we'd do Iron Man against the Submariner, Namor the Submariner. They
went at it quite a bit.
Quite a bit over a number of years, right?
Quite a rivalry.
Yeah, absolutely.
We've done a couple of Hulk rivalries, so now we're doing Iron Man.
Yeah. So, the most notable, some of the early ones. So, of course, if everybody remembers correctly, they had Submariner was in Tales to Astonish, which was a book with the Hulk. They had two separate stories in each issue, and Iron Man was with Captain America in Tales of Suspense. So I think the rivalry first really kind of started right around there, although they fought earlier on in the early Avengers issues, right? So Namor fought the Avengers a bunch of times, but when they started going at each other mano a mano, we're looking at some of these early issues of Tales to Astonish, Tales of Suspense, and they kind of, what they did was they would start the storyline in one. Yeah. So of course this is the Tales to Astonish.
That's the original.
Rich. Bill has the reprint. I was doing a show with Rich Catino yesterday. I'm talking Rich too often. Sorry about that.
Hold it up again. Reprint. Original.
Yeah, pretty similar, right? The power, and they both say the power of Iron Man, right? Colors are pretty similar, although Bill's, there's more green in the background of Bill's, whereas mine is kind of and the ground
lighty up.
Yep.
It's all lighty on my side.
And that's 20 center, so that's probably what, 1970,
72, 73
actually. Okay, so that's quite a few years after this. So we're actually
8 years older. That's probably what, 66, 68?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. And this issue was a continuation of a storyline that started in Tales of Suspense. So here's where they first come into contact with each other, and then Bill's going to show you through this issue because
I'm not.
Which is actually the same as this, but Bill's is in a little bit better shape, a little easier to show. So basically what happens here is that...
Hey, Gene Colan, can you get to work on this? Sure, I can.
Yes. So there's a notorious story. Gene Colan was actually the artist for Iron Man for the Tales to Astonish or Tales of Suspense. And during the beginning of drawing this, he actually caught the flu. So he did that first splash page and this page here, right here. And then he couldn't work anymore because he was so sick. So they called in Jack Kirby to take over. Now, can you see the difference in artwork from page to page? This is all, I'm not sure who inked Kirby's, but you could definitely tell one half of the page is Gene Colan, the other half is Kirby. Yeah. I mean, Iron Man looks really different, right? I was never a huge fan of the way Kirby did Iron Man. I thought Kirby did a great job on Namor here, but, Gene Colan did a great job on both of these characters. But, man, this is like one of my favorite slugfests of all time. These guys just go at it. That's great. That shot by Namor right there. And then Iron Man comes back. So, of course, they're fighting on land. They're fighting in this building. There's lots of machinery being knocked around.
The Kirby fingers.
The Kirby fingers, that's right. The squarish fingers. Got the square jaw. The little squiggly lines. Kirby did those little squiggly lines. I mean, this is a great fight. And in here, it's interesting. If you read along here, Iron Man realizes that Namor is like losing steam a little bit because he's away from the water. So he's just pounding away. And then Namor's like, why am
Namor's face?
I know. It's like, why am I feeling these blows? Why am I getting so hurt here? I shouldn't be getting hurt by this guy.
No triangle head, though. I like it.
That's true. That's true.
No triangle head for Namor. We got Tony Stark.
That's right.
Looking like Cary Grant. Got a scarf and everything. I'll just ring her on the telephone. Is the end.
It's a good battle there.
That's the end of that one. Short issue.
Now, they don't battle in this issue, but we brought it anyway because this is Iron Man and Submariner #1. It was just a one-off, so this is the issue that they pumped out right before, and I guess they pumped this out because something happened. They were going to launch both Iron Man and Submariners in their own separate issues. So basically, Tales to Suspense and Tales to Astonish was going to be no more. All those guys were getting their own issues. Hulk was getting his own issue. Captain America was getting his own issue, and these two guys. And I'm wondering if the reason they did this is because it got delayed a little bit to launch Iron Man 1 and Submariner 1, because the stories in here are direct continuations of the last stories in both Tales to Astonish and Tales to Suspense. So they put them on the cover, but they don't interact on the inside, unfortunately. But it's a great cover showing the two of them together. But then Bill's got a whole bunch from Iron Man and various other places where they actually did combat each other once again.
I went through my Iron Man collection, and I thought I'd pull out a bunch of Namor versus Iron Man. But
yeah.
As you can see, it took 24 issues
before
we finally got to one.
Yeah. Well, that's a 15 center. So that's probably not all that long after these, I would think. Maybe
it's probably like 1970.
Yeah, so maybe about a year or two. Maybe just open this up here and see what the date is.
What is that one you got?
Oh, you can keep going. I'm just going to check the date on this Suspense.
Oh, I went off on a tangent. I saw Iron Man on the cover, Defenders, and Namor in the background.
66, actually. 1966.
1966?
Yeah.
For that Iron Man?
Yeah, this is Tales of Suspense.
Oh, that's Tales of Suspense.
Yeah,
so
I'm just trying to think of like what the gap was between when they fought here and when
that one. That's a 1970 book.
Yeah.
So that's 4 years.
Yeah. And again, they also fight in issue number 80, which I don't have yet, but you can see on the last panel they meet right there down below, and that's the battle begins. So
that's the next issue after that one?
Yeah, so Tales of Suspense 80, and then that continues on.
This is Defenders number 9.
Oh, yeah, that's...
Namor. Iron Man's in this one.
And they do fight in there. They continue their rivalry in there, because again, you had the whole Avengers versus Defenders thing going on for a number of issues across both of those series.
Doctor Strange.
That's chapter 4. The continuing clash.
The Defenders and the Avengers.
So here you got the Defenders. At this point is Hulk, Namor, Silver Surfer, and Doctor Strange.
Silver Surfer.
Yep.
Invincible Iron Man versus Hawkeye.
Which, for those of you who might remember, Hawkeye originally was introduced. That's another example for Craig Kaminsky there. Hawkeye was originally a villain also, as was Black Widow. Hawkeye originally was a villain going up against Iron Man in Tales of Suspense.
And here is Iron Man coming after Hawkman.
Hawkman? Hawkeye?
Hawkeye. Hawkman. Hawk World. Hawkeye. Green Arrow ripoff.
So do we not get any actual Namor versus Iron Man battles in this one? Mantis. Mantis was pretty kick-ass.
A lot going on in this Defenders issue.
Yeah, well,
different stories occurring.
They're all fighting each other, all different places and things.
I thought I would be able to show you some Namor versus
Iron Man.
Iron Man.
Yeah. I want to say save it for the end. No?
Save it for the cover.
I guess the cover only. All right, so much for that. Well, you know you got a nice battle on the next one you got on tap here. Yeah.
Take your Marvel Comics survey.
There you go. I plead the fifth.
Send it into us.
Oh, I see
Next.
I see a Gil Kane battle cover there.
Iron Man 54.
This is it, the Clash of Titans. I have this. I do not remember this one.
You didn't bring it?
No. Well, I'm just wondering. I haven't read it in so long. I'm wondering if that's a pretty good fight. It probably is.
I don't think they meet at all.
Another fake out?
It is. I know they definitely meet in this one.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
This is part of my subscription.
Aha. Issue number 120.
In fact, I know they meet in there. It was pretty early on in my subscription, too. I think I started with 118. This is number 120. This is Bob Layton, I believe. Bob Layton cover. Bob Layton insides.
There you go.
Remake of Invasion of the Body Snatchers.
Mm-hmm. It's a good one.
A remake, yes,
Yeah.
with Jeff Goldblum, right?
Donald Sutherland.
Jeff Goldblum.
Oh, yeah, he plays a small part. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, Brooke Adams, Donald Sutherland, Leonard Nimoy, Jeff Goldblum.
Here's Nick Fury.
There's Nick Fury.
With a cigar.
A little bit of gray
Eye
at the temples.
patch. You got the white hair on the side of the heads. Shaking hands with Iron Man. Good old Tony Stark.
Yeah, where's Namor? Shogun Warriors. Coneheads.
These are advertisement for the toy Shogun Warriors.
Yep.
Comic was going to come out a year later.
Herb Trophy. There you go. Doug
Or maybe the
Lynch.
same year.
Well, they keep you hanging in this one till
I told you he's not in it.
There we go.
So. And you know what Namor's deal is, right?
It's got something kind of issue with something going on with the puny surface dwellers, right?
Looks like we got us a plane crash in the ocean.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
But that's going to get
Impeding
Namor's
on Atlantis.
attention.
Yes, exactly.
Stay out of my ocean, damn it.
Yep.
You wretched puny surface dwellers. We gotta come and ruin the ocean. Now I'm gonna come ruin you.
There we go. There he is. I'll probably have some Namor versus Hulk battles at some point too, I would assume, because that was another.
Splash
There we
page, get your Iron Man,
There we go.
Power Man, Iron
Iron
Fist.
Fist and Power Man. On sale.
That isn't up to the 50th issue, it looks like. I have that
Yep,
cover.
Yep.
Looks like we're going underwater.
Now we're going underwater. We know who's going to win underwater, right? It's like a no-brainer.
The Hulk. Hostess fruit pies?
Sure. If you want to get the Hulk to not smash, give him a Hostess fruit pie.
Here we are, underwater.
That's not a really good battle. That's a little disappointing.
And then the next episode, they become friends.
For a short time.
See? Weekend destruction. So you want to go back? What else did you got?
That's it.
That's it?
That's it. I think my guess is that I still think the best battle is this one, but I'm wondering like how this one is. I just don't remember.
I'll find out, I guess.
Namor also fought the Thing quite often too, right? Or the Fantastic Four in general. George Tuska. That's a great opening page right there. Look at that.
We just did a recent Tuska.
We
tribute,
did. Yeah. Look at that.
is what we're talking about.
She looks like Moondragon. Is that Moondragon?
Is it?
I don't know. Certainly looks like her. I don't know. Looks like her. It's probably not, but no, Madam McEvil.
McEvil?
Madam McEvil.
Here's the Namor.
There we go. This was before Moondragon, so I guess Moondragon was a ripoff of Madam McEvil. Who knew? People are going to be saying, now, why? A woman can't have a bald head. You got to have to be so well. There weren't many bald ladies in Marvel Comics. She says, "I shall begin the most delicate operation now, but I allow you to affect me. That should not be." Yeah. Now the battle will commence, right? Soon.
Looks like she's got them both under her spell.
Yeah. So they're probably going to fight because of her. Oh, there we go. Now we're getting ready. Now we're getting ready. Iron Man attacks Submariner and capture him. My suit's turning towards him, but I can't. Yeah, so it's like he can't control it. So he's being controlled here.
Iron Man's being controlled by her.
Yeah.
So he's under her spell.
Yep.
Namor, I don't mean to hit you. Boom, bang, bash. It's not really me. Please forgive me as I whoop your ass.
Underwater's difficult. It's very, very hard to beat Namor underwater.
And Namor back in the water. So she's using him like a pawn.
Yep, basically.
Until next issue. Dun, dun, dun.
Socket to Shellhead. Write a letter. Socket to Shellhead.
You got any complaints? Let us know.
Oh, there we go. Look at that. Boom. Iron Man's doing pretty well for himself underwater there.
He's not complaining about running out of circuitry to recharge.
No.
He's always needs to recharge when he's fighting. Oh,
Yeah.
my batteries are low all the time. Bring extras next time you go out. Idiot. Fucking millionaire. Can't buy a few extra batteries.
Needs a recharge pack.
Yeah, a couple.
Yeah, he does pretty good in this fight. Not too shabby for underwater.
Next, the Destroyer.
Drax. Drax the Destroyer. I remember that one. He showed up in a couple issues after that. That leads into, what issue number is that? 54. Of course, we got the Blood Brothers and Thanos, right?
And yes,
Yeah.
issue 55. It's up there.
Yeah, I used to have that. Don't have it anymore.
I got it from Robert Bell, I think.
Yeah.
Back in the day.
If I want to buy that now, that's like
That's $1,000.
major money. Yeah, I won't be getting that.
Ridiculous.
Ridiculous.
Anyway,
there you have it, guys.
I hope you enjoyed this episode of Iron Man versus Namor.
That's right.
Throwdown.
That's right. Underwater or above water, it's always
You
a
can
good
throw down a like. Hit the like button. Throw down on that for us, please. That'd
Yes.
be great.
Yes.
Hit the notification bell so you can be kept in the loop every time I have a new video. And as always, thanks for watching Comic Book Geezers. Thank you for your comments and your support. And to all you new subscribers, thanks for being here. I hope you like this show. And we'll see you next time on Comic Book Geezers.
That's right. For Wild Bill, I'm Pete Parle. Thanks for watching, everybody. See you real soon.
Take care.
Bye-bye.
Bye.